Very good morning, Mark. Here it's Tuesday, December the 16th, 7:53 a.m. Eastern Time. That's 12:53 p.m. GMT. Almost about 10 minutes away from the US session getting underway. Let's have a look how the market shaping up. US dollar index sell-off continues. You can see another red candlestick testing the same support. I've got resistance at 97.94. I've got support at 97.74. Sellers firmly in control going into the US session. That's through the Asian European session. That's the downtrend. That's the red candlestick. Let's see if buyers do step in off this support area and bounce up off support, maybe look up at this resistance level or higher. But for now, certainly weak US dollar going into the US session, lower highs, lower lows. We'll see how that plays out. What is important in about 30 minutes, we have US job numbers coming out, non-farm payrolls, which is a combination of October and November, unusual way for the data to be released. And I have no doubt the market will react. Will see volatility. Consensus is for 50,000 new jobs to be created and for unemployment to go from 4.4 to 4.5%. But again, with the 2 months combined, I think the numbers will be difficult to digest, but market will react, I'm sure. So watch out for that in 30 minutes. For now, weak US dollar going into that jobs, to the labor numbers, to the jobs report. Let's have a look at the S&P. Earlier we had a sell-off. You can see that I've got resistance at 6,876 and I've got support at 6,832. Tough support number. Sellers haven't been able to maintain below this number. Buyers did step in at the support and now a little bit higher than the open, even a slight green candlestick, but pretty much close to where we saw the close yesterday. Again, I think that the major US stock markets, the S&P, will be influenced by the job numbers, which are coming out in 30 minutes. Let's have a look at gold. Gold pretty steady, hang around yesterday's close. 4,293 is the price. That 4,300 level, the new comfort zone or area for gold at this point. I've got support at 4,271 and I've got resistance at 4,319. Again, I do think gold's going to be influenced by the job numbers that come out and the correlation between US dollar and gold. Weak US dollar, strong gold, strong US dollar, weak gold. We'll see if that plays out. Buyers will be looking up at this resistance level if there's demand for gold and look all the way up at this all-time high from October, the 4,380 level. Sellers, of course, will look to break below the support here at 4,271 and perhaps even if there is a sell-off in gold, test this ascending trend line which has been in place. Let's have a look at Brent oil, which has been in a very strong downtrend, continuing today. Another big sell-off. I've got support at 59.38. I've got resistance at 60.32. Sellers broke below that $60 level. We'll see if a little wick we see here. We'll see if buyers have stepped in. Not really, not much of a fight back, still very bearish and looking down. Sellers may well look to even test this low 59.38 or lower. If buyers are able to stage any kind of a fight back or comeback, they'll be looking up at the resistance, firstly at the $60 level and then at 60.32, which is the intraday resistance. But for now, the sell-off and the downtrend in Brent oil continuing into the US Open. Let's have a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin fighting back after 4 days of being sold off. Again, the support at the 85,500 has held buyers who have guarded, defended this area. They stepped in again. I've got support at 85.2 thousand. I've got resistance at 87.4 thousand. Very narrow range for now. Buyers will look to break above this 87.4, get back up to the 88, and then look up at that, which looks like it could become a pivotal level, the 90,000. Buyers will look to retest, break above that 90,000. Sellers will look to test the strong support level at 85,500 and see if they can continue the sell-off, get below with 80,000. A little way off still, but that certainly being the target for sellers at this point. Good trading, keep that discipline, and I will see you at end of day session.